We started talking. We was talking for like maybe 7 to 8 months. Never seen him, y'all. Never seen him a day in my life. I didn't know that he was a sugar daddy. So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back tonight with a little video, a little mukbang, a little something, all the way from Pensacola, Florida. Okay, so not in Alabama, as y'all probably seen through my vlogs, but yeah. Woo! Talk about dehydrated. Minute Maid fruit punch. Okay, anyway, so let's get into this. So I got me some loaded fries. So let's talk about relationships. So I was in a relationship, y'all. Let's get into it. Y'all know this was like last year. So y'all remember me being in a relationship when I was staying in North Carolina. If y'all don't know, if y'all new to my channel, hey, what's up, girl? Go ahead and subscribe. If you'll do, subscribe to. Anyways, I was I was in the military, the Army. I got out in August of last year, but I was staying in North Carolina last year. So I met this guy online. Crazy, right? I met him on Instagram. I was on live one day, and he was not the color of my skin. He was white. So I was just like, you know, because I don't really. Let me blind this window because I can't do this. So yeah, I met this guy on Instagram, and how he got my attention, y'all. So I was on Instagram live, me and one of my homegirls from back home, and he was on there. So he was saying in the live, like, beautiful ladies. Then he kept saying, like, I don't know, I forgot exactly what he was saying in the live, but he was directing it to me. I brushed it off. I ain't paid no attention. So my friend was like, oh, he cute. He a nice little white boy or something like that. So we went live with him. We added him to the live. And that's when it all started. Added him to the live, and he showed us his house on the inside. And you know me, I asked questions. I was like, so where your woman at? She must be at work or something. Because that's your house by yourself? How? I mean, it's possible. But I was just like, okay, so you living like that. So once we got off the live, I didn't know that he had also DM'd the girl, my friend, that we was both on live. I didn't know he DM'd her talking about how beautiful and pretty she was, okay? Did not even know it. Didn't know it. So cool. Started talking to him. He just started, like, I don't want to say he was stalking, but he was just like watching my every move on social media. Like, he was not giving up, okay? He was not giving up. And so, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it turned me on a little bit, because I'm like, damn, you really studying me. So started talking to him, y'all. Long story short, started talking to him. I had did a live. I was at work, sitting in the parking lot in my car, and I was on live. It was in the morning time too, but my nails weren't done. I was like, damn, I'm gonna get my nails done. No, I needed a fill-in, and I was like, what y'all think? Should I go ahead and get a fill-in, or what should I do? So the man had sent me some money to go ahead and get a fill-in. So by this time, I had already gave him my number, so we would always talk on like Instagram for like 2 months. And then I finally gave him my number. Babe gonna kill me talking about this shit. He don't like that. Look, he ain't gonna like this video, okay? But it's not that type of video. So anyways, yeah, gave him my number, sent some money. He sent me $50. He started out sending me $50, y'all. And I was like, okay, you know, so a little $50 ain't gonna do nothing, but you know, that's enough. Maybe if I keep going, give me a little bit more. So, girl, instead of using the nigga, I fell for the nigga. And it was just all, I cannot eat this out. I can't eat this out. We started talking. We was talking for like maybe 7 to 8 months. Never seen him, y'all. Never seen him a day in my life. We would always just be on FaceTime. It was a little weird, but he would always send me money. He started sending like $500, an extra $500, 1,000, 200, 300, 400. Always was sending me money. So girl, I was in love with that shit. I'm like, damn, but you know, at the same time, I'm a Gemini. At the same time, I'm like, damn, I really like this nigga. Because, not because of the money, but because this nigga studied me. He knew how I struggled. He was watching me before I joined the military, he say. Bullshit, I don't know. Anyways, little ways down into our little relationship, child. Y'all, I was cutting everybody off. Looking dumb as hell. Not talking to this one or that one or that one or this one, because I was like, I got a man. I got a man I ain't never even seen. How that work? It started being like little hiccups in like our little relationship. He started complaining a little bit about like me going out with my friend and then it be guys around and stuff like that. So, you know, I could respect it. But at the same time, I don't know what you doing. So, let's get towards the middle end of the relationship. So, towards the end of our relationship, he was pretty much like, was getting a little rough. I felt like he was getting comfortable with me because he was doing things that I didn't like. Okay, so you know us women, when we know something, we know something. So, I'm sitting there and, you know, I'm at home. About to get out the army. Ain't got shit to do but lurk. Lurk. So, I get, okay, this is before my birthday. My birthday is June. Let me go back a little bit. He had made plans for my birthday. We were supposed to go to Miami. He was gonna book a room, boat rides, and whatever other shit that he had planned. That's what we was gonna do. So, he canceled the trip to his son. It was always his son, okay? Every time it was something supposed to come up, his motherfucking son. A week before the trip to Miami, you know, I'm just laying in bed, you know, doing what I do. And I just go to his page and I start going through the likes or whatever. Because, you know, you find people in them likes. And you find people, I can't tell you everything. But anyways, I found a girl in his likes. But the girl had him in her profile picture. So it was a picture of them two together in her profile picture. So I said, what the hell? So I added her. She didn't know who I was at the time. I added her and she added me back and I just saw everything I needed to see. She still had pictures up of them doing whatever, however. Y'all, when I say I was livid,
yeah,
I was so damn livid. Like, we started talking in December. Tell me why this man was on a cruise with the girl in December. How did you find time to even call me or text me to do all that shit? You know, crazy. I just started thinking everything. Like, I was just so pissed, y'all. So I keep looking. She had pictures of them. She was in his house. You know, however, whatever. So I had talked to him about it. I was like, so what is this? And I screenshot the whole thing because, you know, niggas like to lie and play dumb. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, wow, you found her? How did you find her? Why are you even asking those questions? Like, who is she and how did she even, yeah, what's going on? Oh, that's my ex, you know, things didn't work out between us and, you know, she's just having a hard time moving on. Bitch, mother, don't play with me. And that is when he lost me, okay? That's when I lost respect, honestly, for him. Because, nigga, you could have chose something better to say. She's having a hard time moving on, really. She could be, but that ain't it. That's not the full story, nigga. He ain't even no nigga, but that's not the full story. So anyways, I said, okay. He was like, trust me, believe me, it's nothing going on. So he texted the girl. Now, do I even know that this is the girl texting back? It could have been another phone that he had in his house and put the name as her name. You know what I'm saying? So I had said, yeah, I want to see the messages that y'all talking and whatnot. So he sent me the messages and the girl was saying, well, you know how hard this is for me. I'm trying my best to move on. It's not that easy. And he was like, could you please take the photos down? She was like, I forgot what the girl had said. So, cool. I let it go. Birthday came around. He couldn't take me. So what he did was, he sent me some money. He sent me some money to go do whatever. He sent me like $1,000, $1,500, something like that. To go do what I wanted to do. So I was like, hey, cool. But I still wanted to go to Miami, y'all. My suitcase was packed. Clothes was bought. Hair was done. And you tell me that you... I just said, you know what? Okay, fuck it. So we start, you know, carrying on. Then I get to the girl's Facebook page. This is like a month later. I see her Facebook page. He has a dog. Why is your dog on her back of the Facebook page? Like, this is her profile picture and this is the, yeah, the dog and her right here. And he's still on her page. So, I got real bold. I'm out the army now. I'm back home. I ain't got nothing but time because I'm not working. So I wrote the girl and I was like, what is it? Like, why do you still continue to post him? Like, why do you still have pictures of? Do y'all have something going on? So she immediately calls him and he calls me and jumps down my fucking throat talking about some, this is the last time. If you do this again, I'm gonna drop you. So you know me, you're not keeping me. I'm not kept by you. You know what I'm saying? I am the motherfucking prize, nigga, not you. So I said, well, if that's a threat, let's go ahead and make this issue. Go ahead and go through with it. You gonna leave me? Leave me, nigga. I don't give a damn. Like, what? You threatened me that if I do this again, you gonna leave. Well, leave. If you that big and bad, leave. Because I'm not gonna keep you here if you don't want to be kept. So you can't get mad at me though, because I'm starting to see signs and shit. Like, you not. It's just not adding up. And why did you get so mad about when she calls you? And why does she still have access? See, I was thinking all this in my head. You know what I'm saying? I was so mad then. So before I had got back home, this man knew I was getting out the Army. He know how it is because he was prior Army. He was in the Air Force. So he knows it takes time to get on your feet. So he was like, yeah. Just go ahead and, you know, while you're still doing what you're doing, I'll set you up in a, you know, a little house or whatever so where I can come down and visit you. And that'll be like a place for me too. So I was like, for real? I was drunk too when he told me this shit. I was like, for real? I was like, damn, you really is that guy. Not nigga, but that guy. So he was just like, yeah, you know, we'll set you up and, you know, just find a place and just let me know what you think. But let's keep it at, he said, below, what he said? Below like 1,600, 1,700 a month. I said, okay, I can do that. Found a house. Every time I found a house, before I got back home, he was just like, yeah, I'll go ahead and call him maybe like in this weekend or something because I have a busy schedule. Like, nigga, you ain't that damn busy to where you just can't call or email them. Because it takes nothing but a split second. And what are you emailing them for? Because for one, unless you're going to do a virtual view of the crib or whatever, but long story short on that shit, I get to Alabama. I'm living with my grandma, you know, for free. I ain't even stressing it. But I always had a plan B. He was the plan A, but I had a plan B. I always have a backup plan. And it was a little hard because, you know, I had got my last check stub in August. And, you know, they wanted to see that in the month prior, but it was getting towards the end. Like, it's going to be September, and I don't have a check stub for September. So I'm like, well, you know, after this, I ain't got nothing to show them. So, thankfully, with me being, now I'm 100%, but at the time I was 90%. So I applied. I had just got my VA check the 1st of September. God was so good to me. Let me tell you, he still is, okay? Still is. So we get there, I'm there. Because the excuse was, you're not there to view the apartment, so why would you're not there to view the house, so I really don't feel comfortable. So I get there, found one, ready to go view it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go view this apartment. And then, like, I had told him about one, and he had got real, what is it? He got real upset kind of to like where if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, okay, well, you're not doing nothing. So I'm confused. Like, you know, my deadline here is coming up to an end. Like, I need to hurry up and find me somewhere to go. You said you had it. What's up? So after that, I didn't ask him no more. I was like, you know what? Forget it. My grandma was like, dear, you knew that wasn't going to happen, right? I was like, yeah. But at the same time, I wanted him out of his mouth. I would have respected him way more if he told me, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I don't feel comfortable doing it. Anything in that sort, I'm okay with you telling me no. But don't sit here and tell me that you're going to do something and don't follow through with it. And that's where I lose respect for you again. Whatever. So anyways, I give me a nice apartment, brand new. Nobody ever stayed in them. They just built them actually last year. Like, maybe I was the first person to ever live in my home. And as soon as I move in, tell me why he hit me up. Oh, great. What he said? Can I get a tour of your apartment? Man, just trying to ease himself back in. Like, nigga, no. Did you help me? I said, no, you didn't help me do nothing. He gonna call himself sending $200. Of course, I'm gonna take it. But at the same time, I'm done with you because you should have been on your shit. You should have said, whatever you told me you was gonna do, you should have did it. And that is the story of me falling for a sugar daddy. And I didn't even know that he was giving. I didn't know that he was a sugar daddy until now. Like, if I knew what I knew, I would have played his ass. I would have played him 10 times harder. And that's just not who I really am, though. Like, I'm really like a lover girl. You know, once I find somebody, I'm settling down. Like, don't nobody else matter to me but you. Because I like, even throughout the whole time, I found him talking to other women and just doing shit. But girl, I had to wake up and snap out of it because look, this nigga is for everybody. I got on my own. I started seeing like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what was I thinking even doing a dumb shit? Like, for 8 months? That's how true and loyal I am. Once I find somebody, everybody else off limits. Do you not know how many? I was going without sex for 8 months. That is crazy. 8 months. For a nigga I ain't never seen. A nigga I ain't never seen. But yeah, that's my story of falling for a sugar daddy. If I knew what I know now, yeah, I would have did that shit way different. And just kept getting that money. Cause nigga. So I had to do this story because people was wondering what happened to that guy. I never showed him. Y'all just heard his voice. And that's another thing. I never showed him. I really had a sugar daddy. This shit is crazy. Oh, wow. I told my boyfriend about it. Y'all, and he was just like, pretty much, what the fuck? But that's my story, y'all. He talked about how much he made. I think he said he was like, leave niggas on social media alone, okay? Now, sometimes it might work out for you if you know him. But if you just new to the whole game and you don't know this nigga, yeah, baby, leave him alone. Let it rest. Because I should have used that motherfucker. I should have used that man. And I'm not even on that type of time of using people. Because that just But yeah, I got my man now. I got my real man. I got my fiance. I got my husband now. And I ain't going nowhere. Okay? And he ain't going nowhere. He went somewhere, all right. He went to work tonight, but I got my man. I'm in love. I'm happy. And yeah, this is what, 5 months? It's 5 months now. That we actually been going together, but we've been knowing each other for a long time. But yeah, that's my man. That's my man. Period. Y'all know. That's my man. Okay. So enough of that. I'm gonna see y'all in my next vlog tomorrow or whenever that is. Bye y'all.